Hey, what's going on, guys? Griff here, and we're gonna continue our Orcish Monk. Um, Off screen, I briefly drank a Blessed Potion of Toughness and a Blessed Potion to gain attributes. I was looking at my gear, and it looks like we're more than ready to take on the Tower of Eternal Flames. Normally, I would do this last. I usually try to save Khelevaster by any means necessary, and then proceed to collect the water orb. But right now, I just have too much proper gear to just do the Tower of Eternal Flames and get out, and then try to save Khelevaster. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So first, let's get this Red Dragon Scale Mail uncursed. We'll use one of our last holy waters for the time being. Definitely worth. And we'll just head to the surface for now. We'll put it on when we get there, as we are going to be losing a lot of great abilities afforded to us by the strange mummy wrapping, or I'm sorry, ancient mummy wrapping. And I'll try not to bottom out the keys on my keyboard. I know it's super loud. I always do that. Hate that layout. Alright, almost there. Okay. So, let's get this off. Get this on. As a monk, you can wear this, but you're going to need to wield a weapon if you plan on doing it. Otherwise, you can't make the most of your martial arts bonus, and because I got this as a pre-crowning, I'm not going to use it. Pre-crownings are way too random for what I'm trying to explain as my method here. So we'll use the rune covered trident, because usually this is going to be as good as it gets outside of really good RNG, which isn't bad, because the rune covered trident's still really, really good. And it actually gives us some of the same properties as the ancient mummy wrapping. Alright, let's give it a go. We are wearing a ring of ice and a ring of damage. I have considered changing the ring of damage to a ring of mental stability when we get closer to the ancient chaos worm. Ooh. Alright, this shouldn't be a problem. These guys can hit pretty hard, though, I must say. Wasn't expecting that. And actually, I'm getting hit quite often, which I'm kind of surprised because I'm level 19. I've got decent DV and pretty good PV, all things considered. So we'll just roll with this for now. If we have to backtrack and retreat, we will. The last thing you want to do is throw a game away because you got overconfident or felt like you were tougher than the game. Alright, so yeah. Can't really just stand anymore. Make use of this. Nice. Just let them come to us. Swing, move, move. Ouch. Ooh, good trade for him. I'm probably in range to get one shot. Yep. I'll just take a little sippy poo. Alright. That could have been it. Let's just keep going. I am concerned about those worms. Sometimes you will have to trade a hit or two to kind of get priority back in your favor so that you can hit and run. Not fond of all those worms spawning. It's pretty sick. There we go. Sure. Oh no! Some good arrows going to waste. Oh well. We'll live. Alright, so he's just using all of his energy to keep up. Ow. Now the fire I can deal with. That was quite the tension room. Oh, Jesus. Give me a break. What a crazy pause for backups. Let's drink this. I don't have Fate Smiles, that's not good. I think we can safely take this off and wear the Ankh for now. Ideally, you want to move through here as quickly as possible. Try to find the stairs up and get the hell out. Now, these guys are certainly tough. Mm-hmm. Moving right along. What do you know? This is going to be an interesting escape, I'll say that much. And I think I'm just going to coward most of the way through at this point. Another one. Are those stone giants? Oh, okay. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try. Can't lock that one. Let's make this quick, boys. In fact, it's probably just safer to just plow through them Yeah, there's nothing on the other side. That's no bueno. Okay. That is okay. I'll say this. Zap him if you got him, and try not to make that mistake. Make sure we're in coward. Okay, got lucky there. And we got lucky here. Wonderful. The screw should go down pretty easy as a demon. Okay. I'm gonna grab a wand of digging. Just go this way. This probably isn't directly in line with the ACW, but we're gonna find out quickly enough. If you have a wand of far slaying with a charge, put 1 power point into it and let it rip. On second thought, let's not do that. We're not wearing our ancient mummy wrapping, so death ray resistance is kind of a big deal. Besides, we should be able to clear a path easily enough without too much interference from the other end of the map. Just be careful not to do that. And just hack away. This is going to be a really good place to get some decent experience. If you do manage to save Khelevaster, okay. We have activated the ACW, and we are confused now. But as I was saying, if you do have the water orb, or you just decided to bypass Khelevaster, slap that thing on. The 10 wisdom is going to be, I'm sorry, willpower is going to be very nice. Yeah, let's take off this, put this on, put that back on, and we'll see if we can't avoid getting confused as often. And hopefully the ACW won't make any detours and he'll just head straight towards us. Okay. Let's get into coward, and we're just gonna make some very bold steps out here. There he is. Okay. What I'm gonna do here is I don't think I have any, but I just had the thought to make a trap here. That's fine. It's all random anyways. Alright, great. We got him right where we want him. We're just going to let him close in. If you have slaying ammunition, by all means, equip some of it, throw it on there, give it a go. We should... Ow. That's pretty bad. We're just gonna pick at him. Watch our health. Ow. That's gonna require a little drinky drink. Oh, that's right. Ha! Now that is quite the predicament. Not the best time. We might have to burn some piety here. And I'm gonna have to think about what I can do. I might be able to use a spent weed. I really don't know. It's gonna be a learning experience. He is berserk. He is berserk. That's not good. And that really hurts. In his berserk state, we're just gonna walk up and smack him to death. We did have to burn a prayer here due to some unlucky corruption, but it was pretty worth. We'll just have to keep that in mind, and I'm pretty bad at remembering that I have poison hands. This also means that we're going to go directly to Darkforge from here and start drinking. Try to get a wish, and try to save Khelevaster to remove these corruptions. Our learning's still really high, which is nice. So, at this point... It's not often that I have these done. By the time I hit the tower, we'll get some tactics. And we'll get some... We're going to keep pumping literacy and concentration because we really want to be able to make the most of books, scrolls, and writing sets if we get the opportunity. Oh yeah, we can also take this corpse, although I am not, or I should say our character here doesn't have food preservation, but if you do, save these corpses if you can, and get that cure corruption from our buddy Guthalak. This level has a bunch of red dragons running around, as well as a couple fire kings. We might be fast enough. Yeah. They didn't make it. Alright. I'm sorry, I can't help it. The rest is pretty irrelevant. Let's just get out of here. Oh no. There's also a nice place to collect gold if you're going for that crowning, as we are. Alright, so that's the Tower of Eternal Flames. Besides the prayer, I didn't use any slaying ammunition. I did use a few extra healings from Throndar and the Mystic. And I used the Trident of the Red Rooster. Granted, I did have a Red Dragon scale mail. You may not be so lucky. The Ancient Mummy wrapping will suffice. Just make sure that you either have some form of immunity via item, crowning, or you can make use of 4 sources of resistance. The easiest way, of course, is to get intrinsic resistance, eat a corpse, and then 2 other sources. It kind of does make things difficult. You might not be afforded the luxury of wearing a ring of ice, let alone a ring of ice and a ring of mental stability. Nonetheless, you can still get it done. The gauntlets, along with the Ring of the High Kings, and of course, you know, intrinsic resistance is usually enough. And from here, let's just go straight to Dark Forge. We lost a cloak. We'll put another one on. Put our gauntlets back on. Whoops. Went too far. You're not a dragon. You would think a character with 40 strength would have done better against some of those fire giants, but jeez. Alright. I haven't seen it kick in, but I thought I had teleportitis. We'll know for sure in a second. Yeah, let's just get to it. We'll double check our rings. As far as I know, we don't have a Ring of Luck, although I think it's redundant at this point, but hey. When you're drinking from pools, you can never be too sure. I probably should have taken note of when I drank that potion of insight earlier. And let's just put the worm lance back on. Let's start drinking. In the event... that's tough. If I get hungry down here, I'm pretty much screwed. What's going on with that corpse? Gone. That didn't last long. We do have 60k though. We're probably safe to go for a pre-crowning. Or I'm sorry, a crowning. Let's just keep drinking. Okay. Thank you. Not the worst, not the best. I'm almost positive I lost teleport control. Which sucks. I can't eat this. Ah, okay, so I can still use herbs. That's nice. Nothing happens. Let's just keep going. Until we get doomed, we really just want to keep going. Of course, if we get significantly aged, probably not going to want to do this anymore either. And we'll just have to deal with our corruption. Very, very bad. That is unfortunate. We're just going to double check here, but I'm pretty sure very, very bad is doomed. Yes, it is. Alright, we got to leave. That's it, man. It is never worth risking a drink from the pool if you're doomed. Just don't bother. It can only get worse from there. Thankfully, we are pretty damn tough, so we should be good to go. As far as running into anything out here. We're just going to dive straight down, or at least until we find an altar. If I did generate any. I don't think I did. We're also going to check Dwarf Town to see if I have any thick gauntlets. That'll alleviate some of our issues here. Alright, we definitely have teleportitis, and we've definitely lost teleport control. Not the end of the world. One thing I was hoping for was permanent invisibility, but that was the temporary one. Usually, permanent invisibility is a decent trade-off for losing your teleport control. I don't remember if it was this game or not, but I could have swore I had a Blink Dog Corpse somewhere. Oh well. We haven't generated any Cs. Let's actually put this on. This will be another 10 strength, which is crazy. Alright. Let's take this off. Put this back on. For now. Just for now. Because we have to offer quite a bit of gold to remove this dooming. Let's just start with 3k. Yeah. So... those are just regular gloves. Okay. We can't drink any potions or touch any food. Did I save any? Yes, I did. Always save your thick gauntlets. We only had stomaphilus anyways, that's fine. Just eat that last one. We should be okay for now. And let's try to sell some of this stuff, build up a little cash, if we can. Single red gem. Kind of running low on those, and I don't have enough unidentified stuff that I want to read one. Oh, bummer. What really stinks is that I have the writing set, and as a monk, you can absolutely start writing scrolls of corruption removal as soon as you get the chance if you need to. Anywho, we do have a ring of teleport control, so that might have to go on. Actually, probably don't need the ring of damage right now. So we'll just go for that. That'll make life a little bit easier. And you know what? We might as well buy this food while we're here. We're probably just going to have to do some exploring and try to generate a few Cs. I just want to really make sure that we have absolutely all the cash we need. And since we're still not undoomed, how about another 9,000? I didn't see the message. That kind of concerns me. And of course, the message buffer doesn't go back that far. Well, our goal still remains save Khelevaster. We have a bunch of pools that we can drink from. Not only in the Dark Forge, but I believe there's a few in some of the other locations, such as the UD, maybe a few of the random dungeons, maybe even the Tomb of the High Kings. We'll have to double check. But for now, I'm going to call it. I just wanted to do this real quick because I knew taking on Tower of the Eternal Flames is a pretty rough task for newer players, but it can be done. Even when you get smacked for over 100 damage and have to pray, and drink an extra healing pot when you have poison hands, you can do it. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Take care.